Alright, so what's good for my YouTube? This is Very Melon Man, and welcome to part 7 of the Dark Souls Remastered Souls Giving Guts Mode Let's Play. Anyway, yeah, welcome back to Souls Giving. So, I've been farming off camera, getting souls. Couldn't get anyone to summon me for the Ornstein and Smo fight, so instead I went to the tried and true method of farming the Silver Knights themselves for souls. If you can overkill an opponent by dealing more 150% of their total HP as damage, you get 20% bonus souls. For your trouble, and that stacks with any other soul boosting effects you possess in your question. Yeah, they can change up the frames of their attacks. And in case you thought I was kidding with this the farming thing, I've got several Silver Knight straight spears and Silver Knight shields to show for my trouble because of the method I chose to farm with. That's the thing. That being said, it's gonna have to be that way because we're gonna get the Rite of Kindling in this episode. 20 SS Flask is going to be our new standard here. Or at least it will be once I get around to it. Modify, Claymore, Serpent, Divine, Green, Titanite Shard. Alright, let's change Undo Ascension. Okay. Okay. Alright. Arwando. So, I did not foresee that we would have to do that. Oh yeah, in case I need to explain myself. The Pyromancy Flame here is meant to represent Guts' arm cannon that he has in his left arm. Which is also why you use the Fire Orb and Great Fireball Pyromancies to represent the arm cannon as well. Which is really good because at the end of the day, Pyromancy works best as a supplement to a melee-oriented build. And not as a type of magic that you use as strictly as a means of casting and doing long-term damage. Alright.
Still alive? Anything you want?
Yeah.
Where do I get all my things? And stripped off the corpses of fools, like I said. It wasn't easy. I had to catch them just before they go on. But don't worry. I'll be there to play raw tunes.
So, you and the Undead Merchant really do have something in common.
Where do I get all my things?
Now, unfortunately for you, I actually made it. I'll get another great sword too. For personal reasons.
Where do I get all my things? I don't... There you go, another brave soul. But soon you shall see. You and I are no different. Yeah, yes, you soon shall see the putrid fates we both share.
Buddy, I made it to Anor Londo and came back with the Lord Vessel. We have nothing in common. Okay. So, since we have to get the Lore Vessel by going to the Catacombs... Alright.
I know little of the Darkroot Garden, although I've heard rumors of the divine blacksmith who resides there. Those who get stumped in the catacombs seeking a divine weapon.
We just...
Oh yes, and one other thing about the Darkroot Garden. It is said to house the grave of Sir Artorius, the Abyss. Only of those who ventured into the forest, none has returned. Oh yes.
Well,
Don't get yourself...
maybe. We're getting to the point where I need to make sure I don't get, Getting to the point where I make sure that, this will keep you there. Occult. So the occult weapon upgrade path is meant to be an improvement over the divine upgrade path, even though it scales off of faith. But the thing is, it loses the ability to permanently kill resurrecting skeletons for the ability to deal bonus damage to enemies that you only fight in Anor Londo, for the most part. As long as... Oh, it deals... Occult weapons deal bonus damage to the Anor Londo Silver Knights and the Anor Londo Sentinels. They will also deal bonus damage to the Anor Londo They will also deal bonus damage to the Black Knights, but the Black Knights, like, the occult upgrade path is just not worth seriously speccing into if you're even going to do that. And the reason is very specifically because we get down to it. There's something for you to really get.
Do you? You left me. I thought maybe. Are you plenty? I thought when you go up and conjure these things to without symmetry, make sure you don't hurt.
I'll take one of your humanities, but more importantly, I'm here for these.
Tell me honestly, you think I've gone to the other side, don't you? But I've cracked my head and gone hot, right? You do. I can see it in you. Trust the badger, not so. Tell me honestly that I can see you.
Okay.
Come again if you please.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they really mean when they say... they really mean it when they say, straight up. At the last bonfire you rest that. Shit. Okay. You're dozing off, so I'm not gonna tell you. Necessarily. And of course, that's a lower undead berg down there. Make this nice and fast. It's a catacomb. Sotto there. Look at that. Catacomb. And these are the first of the necromancers you'll have to fight in the catacombs if you... don't have a divine weapon, but you want to stop the skeletons from spawning. Now, the thing is, you can technically come here early in the game, but it's one of those things you can literally only do if you're... if you're basically so good at the game, then you can... Oh. Alright. Not a whole lot to say. Not a whole lot for me to say here, except well, Yeah. Divine Weapon makes your life a whole lot easier here. And I guess I can... I guess an exposit about... I guess I can exposit about, now the fact that we're in the second half of the game. Just kind of remarking a bit of some wonder, I guess. These things don't get close to them necessarily. Do that through the bridge. I'll be honest though, this place, the catacombs as a whole, kind of make me feel things that, a type of anxiety I'm not used to feeling. Oh boy. Alright. So yeah, like I said, it's like, try to fall. Alright. Hidden bonfire. Yeah, we got free humanity, but we're good to go here. I think I'll put the wolf ring on. 62 points is a lot better for surviving this other place than 22. Hit that bridge. That allows that bridge to turn. Great side is here. I'm not even sure if pulling this switch is supposed to do anything, but I have to do it anyway. Well, okay. That jump is kind of tricky to make. I also have to admit that I don't really have any special interest in exploring the catacombs anymore. The only reason to do that specifically is if you were trying to look for the way to enter the Darkmoon Tomb Covenant, or join the Gravelord's servants. Yeah, just walk there. And get some green titanite shard for your trouble. Alright. Now this bonfire can also warp to the with the lore vessel.
What's that then? Need some smithing, then produce me some wares.
He's got homeward bone. Of course, the skeleton man has bones for sale. He also has titanite shards and arrows. Pretty standard stuff. What's important about him, though, is that he can modify your weapons into fire weapons.
I'm here to smith, not to chit-chat. I've told you, I'm here for the trade, not for the talk. Enough with your presence. It disturbs me. Well, you are a persistent one, are you not? But I'm afraid I'm a mere blacksmith. It's just me and my trade. I would be of no help to a righteous warrior such as yourself. I've told you I have nothing to discuss. If I have anything to offer, it's my smithing and nothing more. I'd be of more help with that ember from New Londo, of course. It's a shame the whole place was flooded. I've told you, if I have anything to... Speaking honestly, I must say that I'm at my very limit. There's no more work to be done. Unless I had the flame of that legendary witch. But that will require a visit to Lost Isolith. Impossible. I've told you, if I haven't... Speaking honest... but that will... Well, what was that about? Don't be coming...
And there you go. Wheel skeletons will mess you up big time. The bottom of the cavern, the catacombs specifically, can be a really unfun place for some people. Whoop! Weird, I got the Black Knight Grey Axe, so I've been trying. But I had to trade someone for the Black Knight Great Sword. Weird. Oh well. Alright, time to get the Rite Kindling. Not even sure. Ooh, I got the Mask of the Child, too. So, Pinwheel's lore is he was a necromancer trying to resurrect his family using Great Lord Nito's power, only to end up basically being fused with his family. In the process, becoming some sort of unholy nightmare. This is the mask that represents his child, and it increases your standard regeneration speed. Now, for some reason, people tend to think that it's one of the worst masks you can have equipped, even though let's look ahead. Alright, fine. That being said, we're going to keep going. Good luck, yeah. Oh. No. The Skull Lantern is the Sunlight Maggot and the Skull Lantern are basically required. Obviously, of the head items, the Skull Lantern would be the best one to put on, because you would have the freedom to use everything at your disposal. Alright. Alright, let's see. Kindling. Do I bother going back to my blood stain or not? The blood stain? Sure. But I can just one more bone out of there after that. The wheel skeletons run faster than you can. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take me a lot to level up, so... Yeah. So, since we have a limited amount of humanity, what we're going to be doing with this is focusing on bonfires that we know will be returning back to in order to kindle them up. New Londo. That's right. I guess since we're here, we'll talk about Beatrice. So Dark Souls as a whole is pretty interesting. Oh my god! Wow. Well, I could have sworn I had to really, like, duck and weave them, but... But yeah, what we're going to be doing is taking care of opening... We'll finish up the video after we go... take care of the ceaseless discharge. What I was going to say is that there are actually a lot of Dark Souls, Berserk-related things in Dark Souls. They do that fire, like, Witch Beatrice, for example. I didn't get to mention this when I summoned her for the new Light Butterfly fight, but Witch Beatrice was actually originally just straight up going to be Sheik. Like, her character model was supposed to be as tall as Sheik. Like, legitimately just a tiny woman. But they lost interest in, they kind of lost interest in doing that, trying to program a very tiny female character model. So what happened instead is that, they just kind of made her more of an homage instead of a straight up, basically Sheik, but not. I should also take this moment to introduce you to the person who gave me the Great Fireball mirror spell.
It has been some time, truth be told. I thought you had perished. The Witch of Isolith, please, do not speak of her. I abandoned my mother and sisters and fled to this land. Now I roam these parts, feigning ablution and pretending to seek answers. Pyromancy is the... But I would... No luck. Well, young pupil, but do not keep you...
Sure. The area that person is sitting in is coded to protect you and make you invisible to all other enemies. So you can just talk to her in peace without having to worry about anything else. Freaking old. A little bit there. Alright. There. We did not do last time was go here.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes.
But you have no eggs. No matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Yeah. Okay, so basically... warp here, stay here, now we can... The Fair Lady, who, as you know, is also a firekeeper, but she's a bit more tragic than even Anastasia, if you can believe it. Because remember, she's sucking up the pus and the infection throughout all Blighttown and taking it upon herself to rest here. That's that. It's okay. These cards have floor. Nah, good. Yeah, it's not easy to read. But what? They just ran through it. So, go guy, yeah. We're moving on. Let's go ahead. Skoga, habe, yeah, Doka. Yeah, so. Goodness. Alright then. So, the question with the Ceaseless Discharge is, do I fight him or do I do the Ceaseless Skip? Let's see. First, yeah, it's up there. See, sorry about that. It's just need to. That's greater. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm finally remembering that my original playthrough was a magic-oriented one, so I ended up using a bunch of spells like Dark Beat and Pyromancy, all that stuff. Okay. Oh, okay, so I him to death with Dark Beat. Okay, I remember. So I never actually did the Ceaseless Skip. Alright. Ooh. Oh, alright. Well, that's... Okay. Okay. So that is the Ceaseless Skip. Well, not a skip so much as me just deciding not to fight him the wrong way. God, I could have pretty much as well if I just two-handed my weapon and stayed there. It's really more like... Sword reaching away. Okie dokie, so... Wow, that's cool. Wow. Nah, look at it. Yeah. Okay, well, that's... I guess we can pop the lore vessel in place in order to unlock all the doors. We'll start with Framed here for basically. Let's start with France. It's not a big deal.
Heavens, after...
He takes it in his mouth in order to pop the war vessel. And you're down here. Yeah. Place the lore vessel, unlock all the extra special gates that we couldn't get through beforehand. Two of the Giants, Erlondo, and Lost Islip. So, now we can succeed Lord Gwyn.
As king to achieve your commensurate, scarce brave Lord Leto, the Witch of Isolith, the four kings of New Londo, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant. All of their souls are required. Are you in?
And we're going to start with Frant mostly for utilitarian purposes, since he'll break down higher levels of ore we have to upgrade weapons I feel like using. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.